today's digital-first world, social media is definitely no longer just some digital bulletin board. It's a massive, unstoppable business growth engine. Literally every single day, millions of customers are out there discovering brands, comparing products, and making their purchasing decisions right on these platforms. But, well, here's the catch. Trying to manually be everywhere at once, it's completely exhausting marketing teams, it's draining business resources like crazy.
Think about it. Relying on human execution for absolutely everything. Every single post, every scheduled update, every little customer reply has taken what should be this incredible growth engine and turned it into a massive operational bottleneck. Marketing teams are just getting totally bogged down in repetitive tasks. You know the feeling, trying to keep track of a dozen different browser tabs just to push out a single update. It severely limits any real ability to actually scale up.
So here is exactly what we're going to cover to fix that. First, the social media bottleneck. Second, AI-powered content creation. Third, data-driven analysis. Fourth, automating operations. And finally, number 5, a real-world scaling example.
Okay, Section 1, the social media bottleneck. Let's look at why manual execution fails and why it simply cannot scale alongside a growing business.
Manual teams are honestly facing a mountain of struggles. As your business grows, what happens? Well, you start seeing inconsistent posting schedules, annoyingly slow response times to customer inquiries, and this constant nagging lack of fresh content ideas. It's just way too much to juggle by hand. But if we compare that to an AI marketing ecosystem, game changer. It completely replaces those manual struggles with scalable, data-driven, and automated consistency. It totally shifts the paradigm from constantly playing catch-up to being aggressively, consistently proactive.
Moving right along to Section 2, AI-powered content creation. We like to think of this as the content multiplier. Look, creating fresh content all the time is notoriously difficult. But instead of spending hours staring at a whiteboard in some brainstorming meeting, AI tools allow marketers to literally generate weeks of content in an instant. We're talking about generating post ideas, writing engaging platform-specific captions, instantly suggesting the best trending hashtags, and even rewriting all that content for entirely different audiences in multiple languages. It completely takes the heavy lifting out of the creative process.
So just imagine having one single product launch idea. You feed that spark into your AI processor, and instantly, it multiplies. It tailors a really professional post specifically for LinkedIn, a super visual caption for Instagram, a community-focused one for Facebook, and a punchy, quick update for X. And it doesn't stop there. It goes further and drafts your YouTube video description and your entire email marketing copy. One single idea becomes a complete, perfectly tailored multi-channel campaign, just like that.
All right, Section 3, data-driven audience analysis. Because having a ton of content is great, but we really need to replace guesswork with pure precision.
AI totally eliminates the guesswork by figuring out exactly who your audience actually is. It maps out their demographics, which makes up about 30% of the picture. It pinpoints exactly when your followers are most active online, identifies which specific content formats perform best, and tracks shifting customer interests. Basically, you're no longer just posting and praying, right? You're executing a precise, data-driven strategy every single time you hit publish.
And it goes way beyond just the present. It's looking right into the future. Through predictive marketing, AI analyzes past performance to predict future engagement trends. Combine that with social listening, where the system is continuously monitoring industry trends, competitor activities, and real-time customer sentiment. What does that mean for you? It means you can jump on viral trends and completely optimize your campaigns before spending a single advertising dollar.
Which brings us to Section 4, automating social operations. Let's look under the hood at the actual engine of scalability. Here is the highly efficient, hybrid workflow that makes true scaling possible. Step 1. AI instantly generates the content. Step 2. A human reviews and approves it because, we absolutely want to keep that human creative oversight intact. But then, automation completely takes the wheel. It schedules the content, auto-publishes it across all your platforms simultaneously, and immediately starts collecting performance data. Your marketing team can literally clock out for the day, but your automated presence, it never stops. Automation also completely transforms customer service and lead generation. Social media creates thousands of potential interactions, and with an automated setup, you aren't missing a single one of them. AI chatbots instantly answer FAQs and capture leads directly from Facebook forms or LinkedIn messages. The really hot inquiries, they get routed straight to your sales team in real time. And for the management side, it automatically generates your reach, your conversions, and your ROI reports that radically speeds up decision-making with absolutely zero manual spreadsheet labor required.
When we map out the complete technical stack, it reveals this beautiful, seamless end-to-end machine. You always start with a clear business goal. From there, AI tools like OpenAI or Llama generate the actual content and strategy. Then, an automation workflow tool like N8N grabs all that data and pushes it exactly where it needs to go. That could be publishing directly to social channels, feeding your chatbot responses, or funneling newly collected leads straight into your CRM or Google Sheets. The whole shebang, totally connected.
Okay, Section 5. Let's ground this with a real-world scaling example. We're going to look at a 20-client digital marketing agency.
Without AI, managing a roster of 20 clients meant this agency was bleeding 5 to 10 hours daily, just creating content, manually scheduling posts, building reports, and honestly suffering from delayed customer responses. But with this automated stack we've been talking about, that exact same workload literally takes minutes. Content is generated instantly, posting is completely automated, and reports just build themselves. The human team is finally freed from those repetitive, soul-crushing tasks to focus purely on high-level client strategy and actual growth.
And the bottom line results for this agency? Absolutely undeniable. By adopting this tech ecosystem, they achieved significantly more content output, way better engagement thanks to data-driven targeting and lightning-fast response times. But most importantly, they achieved massive cost efficiency. They scaled their output and they scaled their revenue without having to scale their overhead.
Ultimately, the future really belongs to organizations that successfully combine human creativity with this crazy new level of AI-powered efficiency. Because, let's be clear, AI will not replace marketers. Instead, it's a vital tool that empowers them to work smarter, create faster, engage better, and scale way further than manual limits ever allowed.
Organizations adopting AI today are out there building stronger brands and reaching larger audiences entirely automatically. Knowing that your competitors are scaling their operations around the clock while actively reducing their costs, you really have to ask yourself a tough question. If marketers using AI replace those who don't, is your current manual marketing stack already obsolete? Thanks.